If a naturalized citizen is convicted of making false statements during the naturalization process, that person's citizenship is automatically revoked. In Maslenjak v. United States, the Supreme Court considered whether just any false statement will support such a conviction, even if the statement wouldn't have impacted the naturalization decision. Divna Maslenjak, an ethnic Serb, lived in Bosnia during the country's civil war between Serbs and Muslims. Maslenjak and her family sought refugee status in the United States. Under oath, Maslenjak told American immigration officials that the family feared persecution in Bosnia from Muslims because of the family's ethnicity, and from Serbs because her husband had fled the country to avoid conscription into the Bosnian Serb army. The Maslenjaks were granted refugee status and emigrated to the United States. 6 years later, Maslenjak applied for naturalized citizenship. As part of the naturalization process, Maslenjak denied under oath ever giving a government official false information in applying for an immigration benefit or to obtain entry into the country. U.S. officials discovered that Maslenjak had lied in applying for refugee status. Instead of fleeing conscription, Maslenjak's husband had been an officer in a brigade that massacred thousands of Bosnian Muslims. In a proceeding regarding her husband's deportation, Maslenjak admitted that she'd always known the truth. The government charged Maslenjak with violating a federal statute prohibiting knowingly procuring naturalization contrary to law, because in procuring her naturalization, she broke a separate law prohibiting knowingly making false statements under oath in a naturalization proceeding. The alleged false statements were Maslenjak's denials that she'd given false information in seeking refugee status. At trial, the district court instructed the jury that the government had to prove only that Maslenjak had made a false statement, not that any false statement affected the naturalization decision. Maslenjak was convicted, and the court revoked her citizenship. The Sixth Circuit affirmed. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.